Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Holy crap! Holy crap! Holy crap! Well, anyway, uh, I'm all distracted now. uh, so, anyway, I can't think of what I'm saying. I'm just restarting the entire thing. Yo, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Albano Striga. Today, I'm playing some Call of Duty because somebody finally got their computer back, and that somebody is me. And by computer back, I mean, of course, my new computer having troubles putting the dang thing together. Took 38 days from the point that I had all the parts to when I finally got it back. So, I'm going to try to go into every detail into this quality test with my new computer. First of all, I'm using the Elgato. Holy crap. I'm using the Elgato. And, well, I'm on 1080p right now because, got a supercomputer. Might as well utilize it. Have it super HD recording. Like, super awesomeness, all that sort of stuff. And what? That's a body. Oh my god, it's a body. So this is some late night COD. And, and into details that I'm going into. Okay, first off, I started with the thought of like, I can't really record that well with my computer, so I might upgrade my computer so I can actually do stuff, because everybody wants to be able to do things on their computer that they want to do. So I talked to my Faja, and we decided, I might be remembering this like totally different than actually happened, but I was looking at parts for a long time, like 2 weeks, long time, and yeah. And I finally decided on the parts that I wanted, and I was replacing every single item in my computer besides the hard drive, which was expensive. So my dad was like, "Oh, I'll get you the what was it? The graphics card and the power supply, I believe. Is it that? Yeah, the graphics card and the power supply for Christmas." And I was like, "What to do?" And then so Christmas came, we got those. Yeah, I forgot something. Before Christmas, sometime before Thanksgiving, maybe, I bought the case. And the case is like a super case. It's like 2 feet tall. It's amazing. And after Christmas came, I had the case, the graphics card, and the power supply. What? And that being said, I had those. And then I was like, okay, after Christmas, I got some money, and then used that money to wait for the power, or not the power supply. Was that a guy? The power, I got to start talking correctly. The processor and the motherboard to go on sale, because they were like expensive at the time. And then I was just gonna buy them at the same time, I believe. Something was going on with the processor. The price was like going up and down or something. And then the motherboard, Amazon was being like really annoying. They're like, "Well, we're not gonna get it back in stock for a while, so we're just gonna go through like the most expensive retailer." So it was like 280 bucks versus 200. It was 80 bucks difference or something like that. And then so eventually I'm like, "Oh, fine, I'll look at another website, say Newegg." So I go to Newegg, it's 225. I'm like, "Yeah, fine, I'll get it at Newegg if you force me to." And then I got it at Newegg. It happened that the processor pause and then play. It happened to be so that the processor was one of the cheapest price it's been for a long time when I got that. So I got them together. Now I got the motherboard from Newegg before the processor, and then I got the processor on January 6th, 2014. And then we put it together that night. It took us like 4 hours, literally, not like what dramatic conclusionness or whatever you want to call it, exaggeration. 4 hours, literally 4 hours, and then we turned it on, and then it powered on, and then it lasted for about 5 seconds. It was like, and then it just powered down. So we're like, oh my god, it's not doing what it needs to do. And then, so we took it to this tech store called The Tech Store. Now, I'm pretty sure I confused a lot of people trying to explain this to them because it's called The Tech Store, and that's not a generic statement saying, oh, we took it to the tech store. No, it's The Tech Store. You gotta emphasize the, otherwise it doesn't make sense. And then, so we took it to the tech store, and then we waited. The dude's like, oh, it's just a simple BIOS problem. Now, this guy isn't like an idiot or anything. Don't form opinions from my impersonations of not even closeness. So he was like, oh, it's just a BIOS problem. We can fix this really in a jiffy. And then he's like, oh, wait a moment. I don't have a Oh, so the BIOS wasn't working according to him. This is what our thinking was. The BIOS was not working with the processor. I'll get it eventually. The BIOS of the motherboard was not complying to work with the processor. So the guy was like, oh, we just have to get a new processor and then update the BIOS. So, why I keep spawning next to everybody? Jeez. So I took what BIOS? Oh, so he's like, oh, we have to order him a processor because some reason he didn't have a processor or something like that. Then 1 week later, he's like, I finally got the processor. And then after that, he put it in. It did not turn on. And then he found out, oh, you have a defective motherboard. And that's when we're like, oh. And then he's like, well, if you're still within the 30 days of the purchase, then you can just have a replacement from Newegg. And I was like, okay. So we spent another whole night putting the thing in the dang box. It took forever. Oh my god. And then we put the dang thing in the box, printed off the return shipping label, and then we went to go tape the box shut with shipping tape, ran out of tape. We're like, ugh. And it was during the week, so, was it? Yeah, it was. And then we had, crap. So we had to run to Fred Meyer about 25 minutes before it closed, and then go rush in, buy tape, and then rush out so we can go to bed. And then we got home, taped it, and then, oh no, it wasn't a weeknight. Oh, I remember. I'm remembering. It wasn't a weeknight. Or maybe it was for my dad, but I had the next day off. And then, so the next day I took it to the, UPS, I believe UPS store, shipped it. Like 5 days later, they got it, and then they sent me an email, and it's like, oh, it's the wrong serial number than the one that we shipped you. So we're going to ship it right back. And then I'm like, oh my god, this is taking forever. And then so we called customer service, and we were on the phone for my dad was on the phone for like an hour and a half. I was just doing homework. And then we got to them. Lo and behold, they sent me a new one. So I'm like, whoa, we're finally on our way again. And then after that, we got the stuff, gave it to the dude, and then we didn't even try to assemble it. We're like, oh, we are done. We're tired of all these obstacles. We're just done. We're so done. So we gave it to him, and then we asked him, oh, when will it probably be ready by? And he's like, oh, Sunday. I believe it was a Friday or Thursday or something. It sounds like a Thursday. No, I don't know. And then so Sunday comes, Sunday goes. Eventually I got it on Thursday? I want to say Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. I got it the Thursday after. And then I spent a lot of Thursday installing a lot of software. And then a lot of Friday I spent a lot of software and such. And then Saturday, don't know what happened. This is Sunday. So this is close to when it came. I've only had it for a few days. It's like a super computer. Can do amazing things. Might have a displayification of it or something. I don't know. Things will run in the course that they want to. So I don't know if I'll get this out before it's Monday. I have Monday off, so who knows. Well, I'm a Bonastreaker. And oh, look at that. I got the final kill. Alright, I'm so special. Oh, look at me. I'm level 13. Prestige 6. Whoa. Whoa, everybody put your hands in the air. Ah. Well, stay tuned to next time. I'm a Bonastreaker. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye now. Random fact of the day. This is the end of the video.